Well, hello, soul family. Beautiful rising, good afternoon, and or lovely evening to you wherever you are, depending on the location of your rotation. Thank you for stopping by my channel. This is our daily chakra energy reading, and today is Saturday, May 25th of 2024. So happy Saturday, lovelies. I hope you are all doing so well. All of my readings are intended to be timeless, meaning whenever you have found this video is when you are meant to hear this message. So, use your intuition to tune into what that message is for you. All right, so we are shuffling the deck and gonna get our affirmation out here for today. So before I started the video, I was tuning into, just all of the stuff, like all of the dark energy that is bubbling up to the surface right now in just all different types of ways. And so, we see, the like the celebrities, how they are, being exposed left and right, and I was just like thinking, I was just like, gosh, it's so interesting. And the more that we, put our energy towards exposing darkness, the more that it will be exposed. But also, like, with that, we should also make sure that we are turning our attention to building the light. So it's not only about exposing the dark, it's also about building up the light. So, tuning into more things that bring you happiness, that show that, we are coming to unity, that we are coming to peace, like just within the human realm of things. And so as as I was thinking about it, I don't know if any of you have ever watched The Lord of the Rings, but the reference that I got, I was like thinking, because I was asking, okay, if this was a Lord of the Rings movie, where would we be at in the movies? And the answer I got was that we would be kind of at the end of the two towers. So that's what I got. And I just thought that was super interesting because, like all of the stuff that's like going on with like Diddy or whatever, it's like, isn't that kind of like a tower, right? Like one of the, like somebody who is like one of the towers. We haven't got up to Sauron yet. We haven't toppled the eye, but it's getting there. So I thought that was funny. And I'm like, not everybody watches Lord of the Rings, but I totally do. I love them. So anyways, let's see what affirmations. We got 2 affirmations today. Yeah, we don't ever get 2 affirmations, but they both flipped, and so I am feeling obligated to read both of them. Yeah, literally first time for everything. The first time in using this deck that I've decided to just take the 2. So let's start with this one. So our first affirmation is from the secondary chakras elbows, number 101, and we have never gotten this card out. And it says, living in tolerance helps me fill my relationships with happiness. Living in tolerance helps me fill my relationships with happiness. Interesting. Living in tolerance. Check out the healing symbol. That's a cute one. That one I feel at the top of my head. Interesting. So, living in tolerance. And so let's see. Then we also have secondary chakras, knees. So we have knees and elbows. So, okay. I'm pretty sure like that's perfectly why these 2 came out together. Like, yeah, knees and elbows. Those are like the counterparts, like to the upper and bottom. So The other affirmation is from the secondary chakras, knees. Number 117, I flexibly approach all of life's situations in keeping with the sense of divine order. I flexibly approach all of life's situations in keeping with the sense of divine order. Very interesting because it's talking about living in tolerance to help fill our relationships with happiness, but also being flexible in our approach to life's situations and keeping with the divine plan. So, very interesting. I love both of these because, yeah, it is about like living in tolerance, or I don't know if I like the word tolerance. I kind of feel like it should be the word acceptance because like just accepting people, not like tolerating them. You know what I mean? Because what I'm feeling with tolerance is that it's a frustration or just like putting up with things. But when I feel like when we accept things, we let go of the aspect of trying to control it. So, yeah. So, anyways, let's read both of these. Here, we're going to do that. 101 and 117. That is so interesting that both of these came out together. So, we'll go to 101 and then we'll switch to 117. Okay. Living in tolerance helps me fill my relationships with happiness, meaning others are not like you. You are not like others. Accept this, and your relationships will become much more fulfilled. Of course, you know very well that you have to do some things in an especially good way. At any rate, you are familiar with your own weaknesses and talents, but other people have different abilities and other weak points. If they are smart, they will also act in accordance with them. Enjoy the variety of creation and don't try to make everything into one big mush. This also applies to our partnerships, in which the differences are what cause the attraction. In terms of the society as a whole, it functions better when the groups that compose it are distinctly different. Healing stone, quartz crystal, fragrance essence, mint, and the Bach flower is scleranthus. Okay. Now let's skip to number 117. Okay. So, number 117. I flexibly approach all of life's situations in keeping with the divine order. Meaning, what is hard and rigid will go down, what is soft and flexible will live and be victorious, says an ancient Chinese proverb. When we try to assert our will instead of swimming flexibly with the current of life, we will sink. If we bend like the stalk in the wind, we remain who we are and shoot back to an upright position when the storm is over. Always take advantage of an opportunity when it appears and do not insist on it arising at a certain point in time for you. This way, you will receive more opportunities that you can put to use. For example, are you waiting for a friend who is late? Instead of being annoyed, take a look at your surroundings, be aware of yourself, and find out what is so important for you here that your friend had to come late in order for you to get to know it. When this affirmation comes to you, it may be that you should take completely new paths. However, it may also mean that your body requires more water and its joints need to be purified. Healing stone, malachite, tourmaline quartz, fragrance essence, pine, Bach flower, water violet. Very interesting. It's very interesting that this very last sentence says, however, it may also mean that your body requires more water and its joints need to be purified. And and we got both elbows and knees today. So maybe this is our joints wanting to be purified. So yeah, knees and elbows. Like head. I don't know why. I was just like the song Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes um, popped into my head. But yeah, it's our knees and elbows today. So, um, one thing that I noticed when reading this paragraph that it did say acceptance instead of tolerance. So, telling us to accept the things about others that, we can't change or have control over. But yeah, so we had two affirmations today on this super Saturday. Wow. So I hope you all found something that you resonate with. And if you did, please remember to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you all so very much for being here. These affirmations, living in tolerance, helps me fill my relationships with happiness. I flexibly approach all of life's situations in keeping with the sense of divine order. So take those affirmations with you throughout your day and enjoy. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, and I will see you all in the next one.